So I want to talk about this language that I keep hearing, suffering from, which is often used by people in describing other people's experiences with mental health challenges, or even with difficult life experiences like going through a divorce or job loss and more. And I'm thinking about this language in the context of mental health inclusion awareness month was a while ago, but also over the last year or so in the context of COVID, so many people have been talking about their own experiences with mental health challenges, but also other people's experiences or life difficulties on a whole. And I keep hearing this language coming up. And here's how I hear it. I'll hear people share things like, oh, so and so, she suffers from depression or she suffers from anxiety. Or oh, that person, they're in the context of a divorce, they're suffering from a divorce right now, or they're suffering from job loss. And I just have been thinking a lot about this language because, as you may know, in doing inclusion work, it's really important that we pay attention to the language we use. And I'm going to throw out there that labeling other people's experiences with the language suffering from actually has a lot of negative meaning attached to it. Suffering from is negative. It has negative meaning, negative implications, and it's also us putting our judgments onto someone else's experience. Because, for example, someone can have lived experience with anxiety and depression and not be suffering in their experiences. In fact, they can be thriving. And so when we add language like suffering from, we are projecting our own judgments about other people's experiences to their experiences, which actually isn't the right thing to do. So what can you use instead going forward? In the context of mental health, you can say, so-and-so shared with me that they have lived experience with depression or anxiety, for example, as opposed to suffering from. Or so-and-so is going through a divorce, or so-and-so was let go from their job and they're having a hard time. But really trying to erase that language, suffering from. So I hope this helps. And then the final thing I just want to mention, and I talk a lot about this online in other videos as well, is language is power. Language matters. And so if we want to be truly inclusive and empathetic and more in our interactions with others, it's important that we pay attention to the words that we use. So thanks, as always, for watching.